Hey there, it's Rachel from All About Planners. So in this video, I'm doing a review of the Day Designers collaboration with Blue Sky. So I have been eyeing off this planner, no joke, for over a year. I've been trying all different types of planners, and this is the only one that I've found that has a landscape page orientation rather than portrait ways, so I'm very keen to try it out. So excited that it's finally arrived. I ordered it off Amazon when it was on clearance, so these planners are pretty cheap to begin with, and I got it on clearance for only like $10, which I think was half price. You can also get lots of planners direct through the Blue Sky website, and they're quite affordable. Love all the colors, so let's take a closer look. Alright, so the width of the planner is about 10.5 inches long or wide by about 8.25 high. So you've got a fair bit of room to write. The planner feels really light, so I don't know if they've just got a special type of paper that doesn't feel like it weighs much, or because it's quite compact, that coil is quite compact, you probably won't be able to do planner stickers, which always add extra width to the coil, but it is pretty light, which is good. The cover is frosted to protect it, and then we've got the cardstock cover. So this does feel quite thin. I don't think it's cardstock, it's some like shiny, feels really nice. It's nice and smooth, so I'm not sure what material that is, but I like it. Oh, and foil, how can we miss the gold foil? Love the shimmer, so cute. So this planner goes from 2017 to 2018, an academic year planner. So then we have the personal information page. Paper feels pretty good. Okay, so we've got the dates at a glance. Love that. Always need a dates at a glance calendar. Story, I always like hearing how people create their planners. Always very interesting to me to see, to get some ideas. And then we have some goal setting pages, which is always handy. Lots of goal setting pages. Love it. Love goal setting stuff. Okay, the monthly calendar. So January 2017. So we've got a horizontal calendar. Now I'm loving this polka dot up the top here, nice and pretty, like the banner, so if you're flicking through it you can easily see what month you're up to. Starts on a Sunday, ends on a Saturday. Really like this use of the space up the top here to do calendars for the previous month and the next month. But what I'm not liking is these combined boxes down the bottom. That is my absolute pet peeve when it comes to planners. I really wish that they had split it out so it goes 29 and then go on 30, 31st, so you get a full box. So when I use it, I'll white out the date and then write up the top here. Also prints in the public holidays. I like that that's printed in there, and it's got a little like flag as well to mark it, but you do lose a whole line in that box. It'd be better if they put the text up the top here, and then you still get 5 places to plan the day in. But on the whole, I really like that it's lined as well, because most companies don't do that, so that planner's pretty nice. Calendar. And then we have this one here, which is 3 lists, also for monthly planning. Love, love, love lists. Always do lists for the month, so I really like that it's built in. Monthly to do, contact and call, and to buy. You could always white over those, or put some pen, like the Tri-Plus color ones are pretty good, like over the top, and then use the Sakura Jelly Roll, however it's pronounced. White pen, there's a couple of other brands that do white pens as well if you wanted to do your own headings as well. Okay, so we've got the weekly spread. So if you're going to use this, you'll definitely need to fold back the planner on itself like this, because it is quite long when it's spread out. So the weekly spread goes on a Monday, which is not in line with the monthly calendar, which starts on a Sunday. Sad face. Okay, so Monday we go from 7 AM to 7 PM, so a 12-hour time slot. Gives you 2 lines, so you could also do half an hour in between if you wanted to. If you're a night owl like me, I'll probably white that out, and I might even just put check boxes for the day instead. But the main reason that I brought this planner was not because it's hourly. I'm actually intending to just put check boxes in instead. I really liked it because these columns are quite wide. So my main reason why I don't use vertical planners is because the columns are just too narrow to write anything more than a couple of words for tasks, whereas this is quite wide. That's almost 3 inches wide for the columns. That's really generous. Really love that. And then we've got tonight, which I'll probably turn into like a meal plan space. One thing to note is that the weekends are combined with the amount of planning space. So if you do a lot of stuff on the weekend, like if you have a second hobby blog like I do, or your own Etsy shop, and then I tend to do more stuff on a Saturday, Sunday than during the week, but you do get that wider column, so I guess compromise, you know, got to pick it. It's not too bad. You still get quite a lot of space, and more than when other planner layouts combine the weekend spread, so that's still fairly decent amount of planning space. So the tabs are quite sturdy. They are cardstock with laminate, so they don't feel too bad. I'm interested to see how they hold up throughout the year. And tabs for each month with the 3 days abbreviated. And then also, my main love is this essential info. Love the size of that tab, really big and easy to find and grip. So really like when they do a separate tab for the notes pages at the back. So it would be the same layout the whole way through. Let's go to those back pages. Alrighty, so the first one we get is contacts. So all the medical contacts, I probably don't need that many. I only have one doctor, not 9, so that kind of confuses me, but anywho. Household contacts, so yeah, I guess to be honest, I would just put all this in my phone. Probably don't need a page in my planner for that, and it would kind of frustrate me to keep writing that when you use a different planner each year, so kind of don't understand why planners still include this. I guess if you were using this for a family calendar and left it on a hall table where everyone could see it, it would be beneficial. But if you're just using this for your personal use, I can't imagine those pages would get used much. Essential lists, so quite like this one as like a inbuilt packing like reminder list. Emergency checklist and a baby checklist. I don't have a baby, so probably wouldn't use that, but it's there if you are a mum using this. We go travel checklists, can never have too many of those. Never want to forget anything when you go traveling. And then personal items, winter seasonal, and important extras. So you've got a lot of room as well to add extra tasks. In terms of the line width, these lines aren't too badly spaced apart. You still get a bit of room to write. They're about 0.25 inches high, which tends to be the standard for planners. Okay, grocery list. I love this grocery list. Love how it's laid out. Love the check boxes. To me, for my needs, that's got the right amount of space for each like category. And then I love all this here, this whole extra space where you can add your own. My only thing is you only get two. Yeah, you only get 2 pages of this grocery list. So, I mean, that's only going to last like 2 weeks. Kind of not sure why it was included when it's not going to last a whole year. I'd buy it as a notepad, as a tear-off notepad. I think it'd be really good, but included within a planner seems a bit odd to me. Okay, contacts pages. Again, I wouldn't use these because I have my phone for that. So you can fit a lot on the page, but I probably wouldn't use it. I'd probably just add extra list space, like maybe blog post ideas, because you do get quite a few of those contacts pages. The notes pages. Love these, love these, love these. I'm so obsessed with this confetti up the top here. It looks so pretty. I'm not normally someone that goes for mint, but this planner, I'm really liking it. I'm really loving the color of it. It looks very nice. And I like that it's consistent throughout the whole planner. And then you get a lot of notes pages, which is always handy. And then at the very back, I have to do a pen test because this paper does feel quite thin and it looks like it might be a bit see-through, bleed-through with pen. So I'll definitely have to do a pen test. There'll be a link to the post below with more photos and I'll have the pen test in there as well. Holidays for 2017, 18, 19, and 20. Very generous if you want to plan that far in ahead. Some blank cover at the back here. You could still write on that. It feels like it's material that you could still write on because it's quite thin paper. Same cover at the back and then the frosted cover as well. So on the whole, I'm quite liking the landscape page orientation spread. Obviously the main reason that I brought it. Not too sure about some of those extras pages, but on the whole, a very functional planner. So if you are interested in more of those photos in the pen test, the link will be below. I got it off Amazon. They've probably got newer versions out now. They do have a lot of different cover designs, and they also have different weekly spreads as well. I have more of the Day Designer coming. I went a little crazy on Black Friday and did a huge Amazon order of planners, so I'm waiting for them to arrive and then I'll do heaps of videos on those as well. So make sure you subscribe if you want to be notified when they are published. Thanks for watching. Bye.